Ladies and gentlemen, I have an important topic to speak to you about today. Recently, my wife and I had our second child. There she is right there. Her name's Emma. What do I want to talk to you about today? Naming your baby. There are some very important things to consider while choosing a name for your baby. Let's talk about them in detail. First, it's important to take gender into consideration. That can make or break a name. Sometimes people say names like Blake or Ashley are unisex, but I disagree. If someone can't easily tell the gender of your child just by hearing their name, you might want to reconsider and scratch that one off your list of potential baby names. Next thing you want to take into account is if you want your baby's name to be unique or traditional. Here's some examples of unique names: Bryson, Braylon, Blaze, Bryce, at least the spelling of Bryce, Benton, Bodie, Bridger, Brecken, and Broderick. Or do you want to go more traditional? Names such as John, Mary, William, Anna, James, Margaret, George, Helen, Charles, Elizabeth, Joseph, Ruth, or Frank. The next thing you want to take into consideration when choosing a name for your child is family. Do you want to honor a family member? We named Emma. Her full name is Emma Margaret Hill. Emma Margaret is a family name on my wife's side, her great-grandmother. So we chose to name it after her. You might want to do the same thing. Next important thing to consider, and I would honestly say the most important thing to consider when choosing a name for your child, is the fact that they will have this name for their entire life. Grade school, middle school, junior high, high school, and their entire professional and personal life. If you think your child will get beat up for the name you give them in middle school, it's probably a good idea to not name them such. So, in the end, it's your decision. Please take it seriously. So we've covered the most important things. Gender, taking that into consideration, whether you want a unique or traditional name. Also, if you want to name your child after a family member. And lastly, the fact that they will have this name for their entire life. Taking these factors into consideration when choosing a name for your child will ensure happiness in the future and peace of mind for their entire life. Thank you.